Welcome to the Morale Booster Network, a platform for entrepreneurs, career professionals, leaders, and the general public to give back to the society through coaching and mentoring. I remain your host, Dr. John Ugulu. I am an author, speaker, and strategist. I always say experience is the best teacher. You can stream or download this podcast from YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Music, Google Podcast, Player FM, and Pandora. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Hello, everybody. Good evening from Atlanta, Georgia. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon from wherever you are watching this program. If you can hear me, I want you to please type "I can hear you" in the comment section. I just want to be sure that I am not speaking to myself. Yes. So right now we are streaming live on multiple platforms, over 20 platforms. But I know it's only those of you who are watching there, Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn, that can see me. And for those of you who are on podcast, it's a pleasure being here with you. While I try to broadcast on my Facebook group, I want you all to do the same thing. Please like and share this broadcast. Share this broadcast so that everybody on your social media platforms can access it. So I will be sharing right now. So just give me a few seconds. Yes, it's a beautiful day. Every day above ground is a blessed day. Yeah. So I'm trying to share, trying to work on the setting of my phone so that everybody can see it. Because the message I will be delivering today is a very, very important message. While everyone is sharing, welcome. I see all of you there. Welcome to today's episode. Welcome. Every day above ground is a blessed day. If you're happy to be alive today, I want you to place your hand on your chest and say, "I am blessed." Say, "I am blessed." Yeah, because so many people went to bed last night having plans for today. But unfortunately, some people couldn't see daylight. But you can see me if you're watching via Facebook, YouTube, or LinkedIn. You can hear me for those of you who are listening to just the audio. All these are possible for you to see me and hear me because you are blessed. You're blessed with the gift of life. So it is indeed a great reason for you to be happy. It is a great reason for you to be happy. Life is precious. It doesn't matter where you are at the moment. Every day comes with new blessings. New blessings. Every day comes with new blessings. So you should be happy. So right now, what I'm trying to do is to make sure that everyone can see this broadcast. So I want to put it on public. All right. So right now it's the setting is public, is set to public. So if you can, greetings to you. I see you from the UK. Greetings, Sanada. How are you? Yes. Okay. So today I will be talking about a very, very important topic. And today's topic is from struggle to success. From struggle to success. So I want you to please grab a pen, grab a notepad, whatever you feel comfortable writing with. Grab it and take down as much information as you possibly can. All right. So from struggle to success. Now I know a lot of people might be wondering what exactly does this man have to say? But guess what? We'll be talking about inspiring stories of triumph. Inspiring stories. So we will look into several successful people. We'll look into their lives. We'll look into their stories, not just their lives. We'll talk about their stories. How they were able to transition from struggle to success. So if you're listening to me right now, it doesn't matter what kind of struggle you're going through right now. I want you to say this after me. I want you to say, my struggle shall become a successful one. I want you to say after me, say, my test will become my testimony. I want you to say this with conviction, because positive affirmations do work. So we will be talking about a lot, some successful people who you know. And we would use that as a morale booster for us today, including myself. I am not where I would love to be, but as a morale booster, I read about these people. I look into their lives and use their stories to boost my own morale. And that's exactly what I want to do for you who's listening to me right now. I want us to look into these beautiful stories. All right? I want you to say this after me one more time. Say, my test shall become my testimony. Say it with conviction. My test shall become my testimony. Yes. Yes, you're blessed to be here. Thank you so much for responding. I'm happy to be here. It's a pleasure and a privilege. Pleasure and a privilege. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into our topic for today, our main business for today. So when we talk about from struggle to success, we want to look into inspiring stories of triumph. Now, when you hear the word success, what comes to mind? Success. What comes to mind? I want you to think about it. Let me know what you think success means, because we all have different meanings. We all view success from different angles, right? Great. So while you're thinking about it, I have a book that will be released on the 12th of September, 2023. And that book is titled From Shyness to Public Speaking. You can pre-order that book right now, and it will be available. You can pre-order the ebook, and it will be available on the 12th. So from shyness to public speaking. If you're just joining me for the very first time, that's my story, from shyness to public speaking. So it will be available for you to pre-order. But those of you who want to overcome shyness, there are so many people out there who are struggling with shyness. Now, I transitioned from shyness to public speaking. If I could do it, it means you who's listening to me, you can do it. So grab a copy. You can pre-order the ebook right now, and the hardback would be available same next week. All right. So now, what do you consider as success? Let us start from there. So in my own view, success is the movement from one point to the other as regards your goals. Let's use these few examples. A college student who graduates from college and receives a diploma on the day of the graduation, and that student feels so excited, so happy. Sometimes we tend to feel that the graduation or the diploma is the success. No, that's not it. The success started a long time ago, a long time before graduation. The success started from being able to get into college, from high school, being able to move from one level to the other level, and to the other level, and to the other level without giving up. That is success. But that diploma that was handed out to you or that student at that point was just a reward for the success. All right? Same thing applies to you who's in a relationship. The ability for you and your partner to overcome challenges, to grow from who you were when you first started to who you are right now. That is success. Same thing with anybody starting business. So success is the ability to move from one level to a higher level as regards your goal. All right. So today we want to talk about struggle to success, and we will be looking at inspiring stories. So now, the journey from struggle to success is often filled with challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. I'm sure you know about that. Please, if you have not shared this broadcast, please remember to do that because it's very important. There's so many people out there who need to hear what I have to say today. Like and share this broadcast because you might just be saving the life of that one person who has been waiting for a lifetime to hear this message. So the journey from struggle to success is filled with certain things. Murphy's Law is always available. Murphy is always around the corner to hit you. Murphy is always around the corner to throw some challenges, some curveballs to you, right? But however, so many great individuals have managed to turn their hardships into stepping stones. Everybody says stepping stones. I want you to repeat this after me. Say stepping stones. Stepping stones. I want you to know that for as long as you are listening to me with an open mind right now, your challenges will become a stepping stone for you towards your remarkable achievements that are yet to come. I want you to say stepping stones. Repeat it after me. Say, my challenges shall be a stepping stone to my point of success. Repeat this with conviction, ladies and gentlemen. Say, my challenges shall become a stepping stone to greater heights. Yes. And I want to talk about a few people. I have some few examples I want to use, some stories I want to share with you this moment so that you too can know that it doesn't matter what challenges you're going through. Those challenges can end up becoming stepping stones for you. Now, let's look into the life of Oprah Winfrey. I'm sure a lot of you know Oprah Winfrey. Some people don't like her, some people like her. But one thing about life is that not everybody would like you for who you are. So if you're looking for the day everybody would be on your side, trust me, that day would never come. That day would never, ever come. Now, Oprah Winfrey, she was born into poverty. I'm sure you know that. She was born into poverty and facing numerous adversities in her early life. Oprah overcame circumstances to become what? A media mogul and also a cultural icon, right? Now, through hard work, everybody say hard work. Say hard work. I want you to say that. Say hard work. So through hard work, perseverance, and unwavering belief in herself. Look, if you're listening to me right now, I want you to say, I believe in myself. Say, I believe in myself. So through hard work, perseverance, and believing herself, she was able to turn her struggles into opportunities to uplift and empower others. Hard work. I hear so many people say negative things about Oprah. I also hear so many people say good things about Oprah. She's an inspiration. She is a mentor to so many people. Yet she was from a very poor background. And there's so many other people. Let's look into the life of J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling, that's the author of Harry Potter. I'm sure you know Harry Potter, right? Now, before becoming the best-selling author of Harry Potter series, what happened? J.K. Rowling was faced with financial hardship and rejection from publishers. Publishers didn't want to publish her book. Publishers did not want to publish her book. And I know so many people out there right now who want to write books. They want to publish books, but people are not even willing to support them. You have dreams, you have visions, you have goals, but you don't even have the cash to get started. So you feel that's the end of the road for you. There's so many people right now who are going through that. But I want you to look into the life of J.K. Rowling, who was faced with that same situation. No money, rejection. Come on. She used her difficult circumstances as motivation to write the book that eventually changed her life. She did not give up. So are you going to give up because you don't have money? Are you going to give up because you've been rejected? I want you to repeat this after me. Say, I will not give up. I will not give up. Just like J.K. Rowling, you don't have to give up. Because your current situation is a phase in life. You would run into that person who would eventually help you. Your helper is somewhere. Your helper is somewhere. Don't give up. That's what I want you to believe in, that your helper is somewhere. Now let's look into Steve Jobs, for example. Steve Jobs is another great example to use here. Remember, Steve Jobs faced multiple failures and setbacks in his career. I'm sure you remember at some point, Steve Jobs was ousted from his own company, a company that he started by himself, and called someone to be the CEO of that company. He was ousted from that company. He left. He left. He did not care about what had happened at that moment. He knew he had skills, he had talents. Steve Jobs left. He used his experiences to learn and grow, eventually returning to Apple and transforming it into one of the most successful companies in history. He left. If you were to face such a situation, or if you're going through that right now, you feel you started a business and things are not going the way you want them to go, it's not the end of the world. You have skills. You have vision. You have dreams. No, nobody can see your dreams more than you. Nobody can interpret your vision more than you can. So hold on to your vision. Hold on to your vision. Don't get discouraged. People will definitely come after you. It doesn't matter. You started a business, people will come after you. People will lie on you. People will find people who would want to discredit you. But when you have the vision, hold on to it. This is a reminder I want for you. I don't know who's listening to me right now. Don't go crazy over it. Because guess what? You came into this world empty. You came into this world empty. And guess what? You would leave this world empty. Nothing. It doesn't matter how hard you work. It doesn't matter how many businesses or companies you float. You will not live this life alive. You will not take any of them with you. So what you should focus on is utilizing your God-given potentials to inspire, to influence positively, to lead, and to leave a legacy that would outlive you. It doesn't matter what you're going through. It doesn't matter. You can still bounce back. Say, I will bounce back. Say that. Repeat that after me. If you believe what I'm telling you right now, because this message is not for everybody. This message is for you specifically who's going through what I'm talking about right now. I want you to say, I will bounce back. There's so many great people out there. I intentionally decided to look into these great men and women so that you would not be discouraged today, my friend. Let's look into the life of Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela, spending 27 years in prison for his anti-apartheid activities. He emerged as a symbol of resilience and forgiveness. You know what that means? He was a young man, a young lawyer who could have abandoned his vision of fighting for his vision. He could have said, hey, you know what? I can continue making so much money as a young lawyer and forget about my dreams of being a symbol of anti-apartheid. But he did not do that. He did not do that. He said he was going to go down fighting for his vision, his dream. And he did that. His calling. What's your vision? What are your goals? You who's listening to me right now. What are your goals? What do you want to do for humanity? Are you just wanting to collect and collect and collect from people, collect from the world? No, that's not what you were sent into this world for. Nelson Mandela transformed his struggle into a fight for justice and equality, becoming a Black president of South Africa and an international advocate for peace. This was a man who went to prison, spent 27 years. I want you to think about it. What are you living your life for? Do you just wake up every day, go to work, wait for your paycheck, pay your bills, go out and hang out? Is that all you do? What's your calling? Life is not a bed of roses. Murphy is always around the corner. I'm sure you've been hearing me mention the word Murphy. Who's Murphy? Murphy has a law that says whatever will go wrong will go wrong. Oh, yes. So, what struggles are you going through in your life that people have not gone through? No. Whatever you're going through right now, there's so many people who have gone through even worse. Yes, they've gone through worse. So I want you to think about it. I'm sure some of you remember Malala Yousafzai. Malala, the young girl, remember? Malala, the young activist. Remember, she survived an assassination attempt by the Taliban for advocating girls' education. That was a young girl, an activist. You know, if you remember her, she turned her personal struggle into a global movement. That's why at the beginning I said your test will become your testimony. And if you believe, repeat this one more time. Say, my test shall become my testimony. You know why? The moment you find your purpose, you would realize that your tests, your challenges, they are intentional. God intentionally pushes those things to you so that you can grow with them. Those things don't happen to you. Your challenges do not happen to you, but they happen for you. Malala was able to, she eventually became the youngest ever Nobel Prize laureate, using her platform to advocate for education and women's rights. That's a young girl who turned her pain into purpose. Repeat this after me, ladies and gentlemen. Say, my pain shall be turned into my purpose. People are doing it on a daily basis. So you've got no excuse. You don't have any excuse. You don't have any reason to give up on your dreams and your goals. You don't have any. Listening to my program right now, you don't have any reason, any excuse to give up on yourself. It doesn't matter what you're going through. Are you facing bankruptcy? Are you going through a divorce? Are you going through eviction? Are you going through repossession? Come on, it doesn't matter. There is nothing that has not happened before now. All right? So many people have gone through what you're going through. In fact, here's one good news for you. Your current situation is someone else's prayer point. Oh my God. Your current situation, believe me, it doesn't matter how bad you think it is. Your current situation is someone else's prayer point. I want to remind you about the story of Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln. I'm sure we all remember Abraham Lincoln. He was faced with numerous failures and setbacks through his life, from business ventures to political losses. Remember? But despite these challenges, he persisted. He did not give up. He persisted. I want you to repeat this after me. Say, I will keep trying. Say, I will keep trying. He persisted and eventually became one of the most revered presidents in the United States history. Yes, he led the nation through the Civil War, abolishing slavery. He faced a lot of failures and setbacks. He did not give up. Are you running for office, political office? Are you exhausted from all that you're going through right now? If that's your calling, keep going. People have been through what you're going through right now. And that's why I'm here to speak directly to your soul that you are not alone. You're not alone. Trust me, you are not alone. Repeat this after me. Say, I am not alone. I am not alone. God is with you. Whatever you're going through will help you grow. It will become your stepping stone. And if you believe what I have just said to you, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to say this after me. Say, my challenges are a stepping stone. My challenges are a stepping stone. Now, these individuals we just talked about, they exemplify the power of resilience, determination, and a positive mindset in the face of adversity. Their stories remind us that struggles can be stepping stones to success if we approach them with the right attitude and a willingness to learn and grow. If we approach them with what? The right attitude. If we approach our challenges with what? If you can hear me, what did I just say? If I, John, can approach our challenges with the right attitude, say attitude, say the right attitude. Wherever you're listening to me from right now, I want you to say, with the right attitude, my test will become a testimony. Now, by embracing challenges and maintaining unwavering faith in their abilities, these people transformed their hardships into stories of triumph. And that's going to be your case, you who's listening to me right now. That is going to be your case. You will not commit suicide because you're going through challenges. No. You will not be depressed. No. You will not be anxious. Here's the reason why. Because with the right mindset, your stories, your hardships, your challenges will become stories of triumph. I want you to believe that. That's the message God has asked me to pass across to you this moment. I don't know what your belief system is, but I want you to know that God has something great for you. I don't want you to give up. All right? Don't give up. Do not give up. All right? Do not give up. Because you have greatness in you. You have everything in you that is required to help you move from where you are right now to where you want to be. I was talking to somebody this morning and I told him that information does not bring transformation. No, information does not bring transformation. Now, I am sharing information with you right now, but it doesn't mean that this information will bring transformation. But there is only one thing that can lead to transformation when the information is available. And what is that? It is called conversion. You have to convert that information to transformation. So I want you to write this down. Information does not bring transformation. But what does? Conversion does. Write that down. Information does not bring transformation, but conversion does. I want you to take that seriously. Take that seriously, because I'm sure you've been listening to a lot of people. We've been listening to a lot of people, a lot of great information. That's why you see a lot of people who listen to motivational speakers. They attend conferences. They spend so much money on things that can help them develop themselves, but yet you wouldn't notice any changes in them, because information alone does not bring about transformation, but conversion does. You have to convert the information we're providing you right now for things to change for you. All right? So now I want to go into some biblical stories. We just talked about a few people who transformed, who changed their struggles to success. And you know that the Bible has so many rich stories, so many stories. And I want to share some of that with you this moment. If you're just joining us, don't worry. Thank God for technology. You can always watch the replay. You can always watch the replay. But right now, please like and share this broadcast, because you might just be saving the life of that one person who has been waiting for a lifetime to hear this message. All right? So now the Bible, like I said, is rich with inspiring stories of triumph over adversity. And if we want to look into the Bible, there's so many stories, but I will just share a few with you. Let's look into the story of Joseph. In the book of Genesis 37 to 50. Now you know that part talks about Joseph, the life of Joseph. And you know, despite being sold into slavery by his own brothers, Joseph's faith and integrity eventually led him into a position of power in Egypt. I want you to repeat this after me. Say power. Say power. Power. His faith and integrity led him to a position of power. Faith and integrity. What is faith? Do you have faith? Do you believe in God? Do you believe in your vision? Do you believe in your dreams? Do you believe in your aspirations? Do you have faith? Do you think now that things are not working for you that God is not on your side? Do you think your prayers are not being answered? Do you think that those who are trying to betray you think God is not on your side? You think God is just allowing that happen because God is not on your side? Those who do not want your growth, do you have faith in God? The Bible says Joseph's faith and integrity. I want you to repeat this after me. Say faith and integrity. Faith and integrity led him to a position of power in Egypt. Those are the things we should be looking out for. Even in the rough times. Have you quit All you have been engaged in the dark world. Now that things are not working for you, are you trying to go back into darkness, into the dark world? Do you have faith that things will be better someday? The Bible says Joseph interpreted dreams for Pharaoh. You know what that means? From one who was sold. He interpreted dreams for Pharaoh and became a high-ranking official, ultimately reuniting with his family and forgiving his brothers. You know what that means? Everybody say, forgive. Say, forgive. It doesn't matter what people have done to you. Forgive them. Forgive them. And stay focused with your goal. Laser focus. Laser focus. Say, laser focus. Say, I will stay focused on my goal. It doesn't matter what people have done to you. Stay focused on your goal. He came back. He forgave his family. Reunited with them. There's nothing you're going through right now. There's nothing you have been faced with that has not happened to great people in the past. And it's still happening every day. People are still overcoming without having to commit suicide. So why would you give up? Now let's look into another Bible story of David and Goliath. David, a young shepherd boy, faced the giant warrior Goliath with just a sling and a stone. He wasn't trained to be a soldier or a warrior. And through faith and courage, everybody say faith and courage. Say faith and courage. What's that Goliath in your life? What's that Goliath that is stopping you from achieving your dreams, your goals? All you need is faith and courage. It doesn't matter how the things come to you. It doesn't matter how big it is. With faith and courage, you will surely overcome. Just the same way David, through faith and courage, defeated Goliath, showing that even the seemingly insurmountable challenges can be overcome with determination and trust in God. Do you believe in God? Do you believe in God? You should believe in God. Because God made you for signs and wonders. I want you to repeat this after me. Say, I was made for signs and wonders. Say, I was made for signs and wonders. If you did not know this before now, I want you to know this. Remember Moses in the book of Exodus in the Bible. Moses overcame his initial self-doubt and speech impediment to lead the Israelites out of slavery in Egypt. I always tell people that leaders are speakers. Leaders are speakers. In fact, when I was growing up, I used to be a very shy person. So shy that I couldn't even imagine myself speaking publicly. And at that point, I didn't know that to lead, communication was paramount. But as life went by, I realized that I had to take charge of my life. I realized that I had to do something to overcome shyness. And I did 10 things, just 10. 10 things. 10 things. I did those 10 things that helped me overcome shyness. And I have documented all 10 of them in the book that I just wrote, titled From Shyness to Public Speaking. From Shyness to Public Speaking. And it's available on Amazon right now for pre-order. We only have the ebook available right now for pre-order. So if you are that person who is struggling with shyness and you feel it's the end of the world, no, it's not the end of the world. But always remember that leaders are speakers. As a leader, you should be able to communicate your message. So if shyness is still a struggle for you, I want you to make sure you buy that book. All right? Moses overcame his initial self-doubt and speech impediment, right? His journey involved, parting the Red Sea, receiving the 10 Commandments, and leading his people towards a promised land. Right? His limiting beliefs did not stop him. You who's listening to me right now, you have greatness in you. You should never, never, ever doubt yourself. Never. You want to go into public speaking? You want to go into politics? What is it that you want to do? I'm sure you have a lot of people around you who are always castigating, who are always judging you, who are always identifying your flaws and wanting to use your flaws to break your self-confidence. There's so many of them out there. That's what they do. They are not ready to develop themselves. They are not ready to see other people develop themselves. So what they do is they break your self-esteem. But you shouldn't allow that stop you, just like Moses. Now let's look into the life of Esther in the Bible, also in the Bible. Esther was a Jewish orphan. She became the queen of Persia and risked her life to save her people from a genocide plot. Her courage and willingness to use her position for the greater good demonstrated the power. Everybody say power. I want you to say power. It demonstrated the power of individual action in the face of injustice. When you're faced with injustice, when you're faced with challenges, it happens for a reason. It happens for you to go to the next level. But all you need is to understand how the world works. You need to understand how the natural principles of life works. That's what I want you to understand. Things don't happen to you. Things happen for you. I want you to repeat this after me. Say, my challenges are happening for my good. Say, my challenges are happening for my good. Man proposes, but God disposes. Ladies and gentlemen, there's so many stories out there that I can share with you. But I want to just talk about the last one. The last one. I'm sure you all remember Paul. Let's refer to him as who he was initially. Saul of Tarsus, who later became, or who later was known as Apostle Paul. He transformed from a persecutor of Christians to a devout follower of Christ after a dramatic encounter with Jesus Christ. Do you think your level of involvement or your level of commitment in the dark world has made you a condemned person? No, you can still come out. You can still come out from darkness and stay in the light. It doesn't matter how much committed you've been in the past and to the dark world. You still have the opportunity. Every human being has done something that they regret right now. I'm telling you, every human being has done that. But the ability for you to discover your true light, the ability for you to understand that it is possible for you to use your test as a testimony, to understand that you can use your struggle to elevate yourself to success level, that makes it a great one. It is never too late for you to step out of darkness and come into light. Apostle Paul was a great persecutor of Christians. But later on, when he encountered Christ, his subsequent missionary work spread Christianity across the Roman Empire. God is waiting for you to change your life. God is waiting for you to use that gift that he has given to you for the good of the world. Now, these stories from the Bible, they highlight themes of courage, faith, perseverance, and the power of divine intervention. They serve as enduring sources of inspiration for people facing challenges, like you and I facing challenges. We're humans. We go through challenges every day, but it takes personal development to understand that those challenges do not happen to you, but they happen for you. They happen for you to grow to the next level. Your triumph, my triumph, can arise from even the most difficult circumstances when coupled with faith and resilience. I want you to repeat this after me. Say, my triumph can arise from the most difficult circumstances. So what you're going through right now, the next phase, is the glorious phase. The next phase is the victorious phase. I want you to repeat this after me. Say, I am made for signs and wonders. You are made for signs and wonders. God loves you. Think God brought you into this world just to make you suffer, just to make you go through those pains. No, it's for a reason. It is for a reason. Your struggle is for a reason. And I don't know where you're listening to me from. I don't know how much you know about yourself. Neither do I know how much the people around you know about you. But here is one thing that I know about you who's listening to me right now. I know that you are an abode of greatness. I don't want you to give up on yourself. Don't give up. Don't give up. If you fail 10 times, get up 11 times. when life knocks you down, try to fall on your back, because if you can look up, you can surely get up. You have greatness in you. You have everything you need to overcome your challenges. Yes. I see Rosalinda. Thank you. You said my challenges are happening for my good. Yes, your challenges are happening for your good. And I see Senada. Senada said my test shall become my testimony. Yes, I want you all to believe in yourself. Believe that what you're going through right now is for a reason. All right? So never give up on your dreams, your visions, and your goals. Because those are the things that will take you to the next level. I want you to know that you have greatness in you. And remember, today is the first day of the rest of your life. God bless you. Like and share this broadcast. Remember, you can order my books on Amazon. You can also, if you're looking for a speaker for your event, feel free to contact me. You will find my contact information on the screen. I'll be more than happy to come and inspire your team. I'll be more than happy to come and inspire your audience. God bless you. Take care of yourself. And remember, health is wealth. God bless.